Welcome to the Pentakill Season 4, Week 7?
Yeah.
7 for Shurima's Ascended versus Bandle City Rockets. Yeah, that's all I got. Oh yeah, I'm here with Kev and Jill.
Hi.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the cast.
Cool. Anyway, the pig bands.
Real quick, these teams, does anyone know their win-loss? It looks like Shurima's Ascended is 4-3. They had a really good start, right? Weren't they undefeated? Or something? 4-1 or something like that? Anyway, they come in 4-3, and Bandle City Rockets are 2-5. 2-5. So they definitely want to be picking up this game to keep their playoff hopes. I don't think they're eliminated if they lose, but it definitely makes it a lot harder. So, yeah, really, really big game for both teams, actually.
Awesome. We've got a minute and a half, so let's take a look at the draft.
Yeah.
Let's see. So Shurima's Ascended is on blue side. They went ahead and banned Senna, Draven, and Poppy, whereas BCR banned Shen, Misfortune, and Rakan. So 2 bot lane picks for both sides and a top lane pick to round it out for both of them. Then we had a Zac Leona Varus against a Sivir, Thresh, Trundle. And then Mordekaiser banned, Lux banned for SHA and Veigar, and I believe it was Wukong for BCR.
Yeah, that was Wukong. Interesting.
Sejuani, Anivia, and Ornn Annie rounding it out for both teams.
The Sejuani top, right? That's interesting.
That's played in pro play, right?
And it has been
I've heard
played
it.
more and more this season. So this season, Sejuani top has been a popular pick.
Yeah, I saw Adam playing it the other day. I didn't realize he was gonna, immediately pick it. I don't really know what that does well into, but it seems like it'll be fun into the Ornn. The one thing that is scary about Shurima's draft is that Zac is just like the best champion in Pentakill League for whatever reason for like 3 seasons now. And Wicked Slice has actually been one of the reasons why that's the case. I think he probably has the most Zac games in the whole league, right? He played it
Citrine?
so many times.
Oh, you mean league games?
No, not Citrine. Citrine is on Bandle City.
Yeah, I know, but you're saying has the
Wicked
most Zac
Slice.
games.
Wicked Slice,
Citrine
yeah.
played a ton of Zac.
Oh, no, in Pentakill.
Oh, okay.
Not in solo. You're right, Citrine yeah. I forgot about that, actually. Yeah, she's a Zac. She was on my team.
Yeah.
Well, we
Zac
never got
God.
to play it. I think we got to play it once, so, But yeah, I don't know. I just Zac is scary, right? Always. Ignite teleport on Sejuani, which is what people run. She'll be able to. Oh, also Sivir cleanse. Is that what you would have done, Vol? I was actually thinking about that. I was like, well, you pick Sivir into Leona. It's already pretty good to block her spells. Do you still take cleanse? I know 80 carries are loving, like Tofu are loving the cleanse right now.
When you have Sejuani, Zac, and Anivia Varus, it's pretty useful, yeah.
Yeah, when you're into a full CC team,
Yeah.
it does help for sure.
Yeah, and I've done a little research on the Sejuani top, so it is being played a lot in pro play. It's a bad matchup into Ornn right now, but it is a very strong matchup into Trundle. So seeing the Trundle jungler on the other team with Citrine on Trundle, I feel like the Sejuani is going to be strong in ganking scenarios just because of the slow potential. It's also really good into heavy AD and AP teams. So as Sejuani scales, the tank engage is going to be pretty strong there too.
Yeah, for sure. I also do think it, in general, just feels like a good game for Trundle. They have a lot of tanks on the other side. Immobile, 80 carry, and mid, which can really get caught out by the pillar. And they also a little bit of synergy too. They have the Trundle pillar into Ornn knockup. So if they're smart about that, they can definitely abuse that. I think, honestly, top 2v2 might be a little scary.
Yeah, we're seeing a little bit of level 1 action.
Oh, has the game started? Mine is
yeah.
not like doing anything.
I
had that glitch.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, we're 50 seconds into the game. Zac got chunked to half HP, but he's actually not going to back just yet. Now he is.
Little bit of aggro there in the mid lane. No thumbs burnt.
Pretty standard stuff on both sides, item-wise. Orn's like going for that corrupting potion because they can always build, a Doran's item in lane or a quick.
It
Ruby
looks like
crystal or
BCR
whatever.
wants to do some level 1 shenanigans around red side.
She out of the bush? Yeah, but no one saw her.
Moch
Man,
walking
I'm
up.
being-
Zach's here. They know that everyone's here. It's a 4v3. Wicked Slice is going to be pushed away from his red. Probably not going to look to contest. Never mind, he is. He's walking right up. Gets chunked to half HP again. Top also getting a little bit of scuffling. Red buff goes to Citrone.
That feels really bad.
Yeah.
Just have to do that.
So does he path to his blue then to her red, or does he try to go straight for a red? Looks like
There's no way he can walk into her jungle right now, You're down a level, like, you just kind of have to do some camps.
Yeah, and she's going to go straight for her
And
red.
she goes
so.
straight there, yeah, so it's like...
Twin taking a tiny bit of damage from the Ornn. What side is advantage here? It's
Ornn
Ornn?
is advantaged
Alright,
in
well,
top.
yeah, I got my answer right there.
And they actually,
Punch
I think
you.
they picked Sejuani into Ornn, so they didn't
And
really
I feel
care.
like that was
DJ
largely
Steve getting
because of
hooked
the
by
trundle.
Moch. We got Tofu with the new name doing a little bit of damage.
Why did you? A lot of damage coming out on the
Yo,
Sejuani.
a nice knock-up onto Twin. Is Storm Shield going to get a kill or ignite from Twin?
Yeah, that's what's scary here is,
Interesting.
he has the two.
Ooh, another hook connects onto GJ Steve. Some good damage coming out. Flay onto Johnny Boy. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That was actually a really good return trade. Moch getting chunked out. A lot of action early.
Yeah, summoners are huge in top lane, so champions like Camille and Sejuani that can take both without having to worry about flash because they have so much mobility.
A gank top. Wicked Slice going in. Storm Shield forced to flash. Is he going to get pulled back? Yes, he is. Twin does not have anything to speed himself up, but it looks like the kill is going to come out
Ooh.
for the Sejuani. Meanwhile, DJ Steve going in, gets ignited, has to flash away. 2 flashes forward. 1 kill down onto BCR. Just for the thresh. Oh, Johnny Boy. Johnny Boy, what are you doing?
I think a little bit of bad timing there. DJ Steve went in and they hit level 3 as he was pulling to them. So yeah, that hurts.
Richard's been playing a lot of Anivia, hasn't
He played it once or twice, I think. Admittedly, I haven't seen many of this team's games.
And it looks like Citrone is looking for a gank mid.
Yeah, but Wicked Slice is there too. He could easily counter gank this.
She went directly to her red, did her birds, went over to her blue, did the grump, and
There
it
we go.
looks like
Citrone
Ornn
is ganking
being-
Richard Nixon, but Wicked Slice is here as well. Annie taking a lot of damage real quick. She has to flash away, gets walled, potentially taken down. There's the egg from Anivia. Citrone is just wailing on it, gets
Oh
the
my
kill. Wicked
God.
Slice potentially also going to go down. DJ Steve is here to try to help. There's 2 revive passives going down. Maybe DJ Steve can delay long enough. Maybe the chomp, and Citrone gets 2. Now she can potentially get 3 if Steve sticks around. Wow.
Oh my god!
I
that was amazing.
totally forgot that they had 2 revive passives on the
Yeah.
side of Shurima's Ascended.
Damn, didn't that look like it felt good?
Yeah.
To
Those
just sit there and
trundle
hit those guys
chomps
over
are
and
just
over.
doing so
Yeah.
much damage. It looks
And
so
when they get a
satisfying.
little bit of lethal tempo too, oh man.
Cool. Well,
And
Citrone's in a
Storm
really good
Shield.
position.
Storm Shield took the Krugs in the top lane, but ended up in lane a little bit later and missed out on some solid CS. So he's actually entering lane a lot more behind than he was before.
I mean, we're already seeing some discrepancies. Sejuani getting a nice CS lead, Trundle getting a nice CS lead. Bot staying pretty even outside of that kill.
Yeah, for sure. Nivea actually a little bit low on CS here in general, so I wonder if maybe a
But
threat of the ganks or
Still
something.
has flash at least. Annie is flashless,
sure.
and against Anivia with Wall and Zac, I think they should be looking to kill Annie.
Yeah.
Anivia's egg did drop too. So Anivia does not
Trundle
currently have
started.
that.
Dragon is getting a little bit pushed off by Zach, but
Damn.
decides to commit to it. Zach is just going to walk up to that Annie, who's just holding on to stun. She gets walled. There's 4 members of BCR trying to stop him. Wicked Slice walks up and does not get hit by a hook. I think you just give up the dragon here. Go back to lane, get some CS, and...
I mean, they look like they're crowding around it, but yeah, they definitely should just...
When directed
just go
camera
farm.
doesn't go back, I know nothing's going to happen.
Yeah, right. I had to
the
him
spoiler
down there
mode.
myself. I think Adam's going to try to dive here. Oh, he hit level 6.
Oh, we didn't
Yeah,
do
big
predictions,
CS
which kind of
lead
feels... I mean,
Predictions for what?
Even in, they're even in
Predicting
gold,
who will win?
so- Yeah.
Well, do we ever do that? That seems mean.
What? No. What?
I mean, like,
I've
this
definitely
seems-
seen a lot of casts predict a winner.
I've never done that with you.
That's false.
I
That is 100% false.
We talk about team comps and stuff, but we're never like,
Verifiably false.
oh, I think this team will win.
Verifiably false.
Well, privately, sure. But
No.
on the cast,
On the
Like,
cast.
come on, man.
Verifiably
All right, so
false.
what would you say then if I asked you to?
I'll find the VODs.
If I asked you to, you know, predict here.
Well, I think Evil Bob right now is taking
Looks like
quite the damage.
Evil Bob
Oh
is
my
having a
God,
bad
Richard
time.
Nixon
Ian is
on the
also
Anivia.
going in up top.
Poor Evil Bob, man.
And it looks like Storm Shield is going to stay up top under the tower with no mana and not much health.
You gotta wonder at that point when you get solo killed by Anivia if the name change was worth it. There's the Anivia flash. Citrine going forward, has the ult popped. Let's see if anything happens. I think Citrine just dies. Yes, she does.
God.
You know, you never want to give up the lead that you have by diving in Anivia. That's not.
Damn, Anivia, you know, a little bit of a rough early laning phase, but
Hey, she's back.
it's all good now. Yeah.
Hey, remember how
That
2 minutes ago we were like Anivia's low on
Her
CS?
CS is kind of low. Yeah. Yeah. 30 CS and 2 kill participation. Yeah, that's huge.
It is going to be potentially hard to play around this Anivia. I think when you have Sejuani, Zach, Leona, you have so much CC, so much disabling. Anivia can just free fire for a long, long time.
Yeah, for sure. I don't really think they have anything to like assassinate her or anything like that. You know, it's kind of like, oh, can Annie get in range and blow her up?
Yeah.
It looks like Moch is roaming to mid. Richard Nixon on Anivia is rotating upwards, and Zach is coming down. This
There's
is
the
going to
pillar.
be...
Citrine getting stunned. Evil Bob's coming up. He gets walled off, so he can't help. Moch with the lantern that is too little too late. And, yeah, Zach had his red buff stolen. Citrine was 2-0, and now he's 3-1.
Yeah. Pretty
And
crazy.
that is going to be a Rift Herald to Wicked Slice.
Yeah, they'll feel good about having that first dragon. That'll definitely help them out. And you know, obviously, if you end up being behind as they look like they're going to be, just helps you stall the game out. Gives you more time to scale up.
That's
I mean, I don't know.
Teleport mid.
How's the scaling here, though? I mean, I didn't.
Both teams scale pretty well.
Yeah, the Ornn will help a lot, I think.
You have, like, Sivir scales really well.
Sivir with Ornn items gonna do.
Annie's always good. Trundle's amazing. Like, Trundle's gonna do really well against the Sejuani. Sejuani does really well late, but I think Trundle handicaps her a little bit. A nice ult coming down from Twin here. Wicked Slice is flying through the air. A flash away by Storm Shield, making sure that he's all safe.
I kind of just feel like both teams have options for the other. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like there's a way better comp either way. I think they like both have stuff to deal with some of the strong points.
We see the Rift Herald drop on top side here. Evil Bob taking considerable damage. Mid, Storm Shield just ulting in, trying to do some damage to this Zac. He's trying to make sure they do not manhandle his tower. Yeah, he keeps it up. Good for him. It's always hard to push a tower when you're 2 melee champs. But now Citrine's here. Twins going in. Maybe a little overzealous. Storm Shield just goes drifts right by him. Twin's surely going to go down. Trundle gets another kill. A nice hook onto John. Did I see a cleanse there? John getting ignited. Just a lot of damage coming out. DJ Steve flashing for Moch. Moch flashing away. I really expected somebody to die here.
Yeah. They're definitely going to be happy about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was close. I mean, and you know, cleanse is nice, spell shield's nice, but eventually, if they can keep up with you, like, you're gonna get CC'd by something, right?
Yeah.
Because Varus ultimate and then all of Leona's CC, it's like...
Well, that's where hopefully, you know, you have Ornn, you have Trundle Pillar, you have Silver Speed.
Oh, for sure. In fights
Lantern.
is a different story, for sure. Yeah, in fights is a different story, but it's just like... In lane, like, oh...
I feel like both of these teams have a lot of space to, like, fuck up, and their fuck-ups will determine the...
Well, because
outcome.
it's you know, there's counterplay, like I was saying, right? Like, Trundle can punish some of these tanks, right? Like, if they just leave them sitting around, like, auto-attacking tanks, like, yeah, that'll... Especially if he goes Orc. I don't know if he will, but...
And this is about to be really interesting. Trundle and Zach both took a back when Dragon was spawning. Dragon has been up now for about a minute, and it looks like both teams are getting there at almost exactly the same time, setting up vision.
I would not want to fight this if I were BCR, I think. Especially because, you know, Trundle has to go Tiamat, and he doesn't have his first item. Nobody has their first item, actually, except Zach. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who wins at this point. A hook goes in onto Zach. A big Leona engage onto Evil Bob, who dies immediately. Wicked Slice going down in HP, but not down in life. But Moch does. That's 2 for 0.
Wait, you really didn't know who won that? Who won there? Kind of surprising. Oh! Wait, am I crazy? I feel like they're very behind BCR. Like, I don't know.
I mean,
And
they are almost 4K gold behind. Yeah.
There's a pretty significant gold lead. They have a lead in turret plates up top. We have a fight
Storm
going
shield?
on, and it looks like Twin is gonna take that too.
Citronade potentially dying here as well. It's starting to snowball a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, this game is starting to move a little faster.
Moch, Hex Flash, going on to the Twin, gets the first auto attack on.
Ignite?
There we go. Yeah.
And that is the kill to Moch.
That's really funny.
It is technically a solo kill. It doesn't matter that Storm Shield did 90% of that damage. 98 potentially.
No assist.
And we see Wicked Slice and Nixon. I thought they weren't going to let that happen. They were roaming upwards, but they're just taking red buff.
I mean, now that they're ahead as well, like, having the double revive passives makes it super hard to do anything against them.
Yeah, for sure. True.
Like, even if they fuck up, they miss position, they get hooked, they get engaged on, like, they have so much time to wait for their team to catch up.
Yeah, definitely.
And Moch gets the hook on Nixon mid. Teleport comes in from Twin.
Yeah, Rick
so my prediction, by the way, is that BCR is not gonna win. If
I love how you waited until
if the game
until there was
going
a 4K
like
goal
this,
for you.
They can still win. It's still possible.
But if the game turns around,
if the game turns around, then I do
think
do think that they would win. Yeah.
Yeah, if the game turns around and BCR wins, I think they will win that.
Yeah. No, like if they start winning, like if they start winning fights and they start like taking objectives and they start being higher in gold.
If they start hitting the Nexus,
If BCR takes the enemy Nexus, I think they might win the game.
We do have a fight going on top. Citrone is not far from Storm Shield here, but it looks like Storm Shield is taking a lot of damage from Twin.
Twin's probably going to drop the ultimate. No, he's not.
There it is. Oh, no, not quite yet.
These top lane fights, man. That's a great ult onto Citrone. He's still going to get knocked up. The pillar's already down. A flash forward from Storm Shield to get the knock up. And an easy kill onto Twin. He thought he was in the classic top lane noodle fight, but he wasn't.
That's a nice kill. I think they definitely, knowing that Anivia's flash is down, I think they definitely want to be looking to get something done here on her for a nice little shutdown. Zach is Zach is harder.
Moch lands a stun onto GJ Steve, immediately goes Zen. Tofu's trying to deal the damage, but here's Johnny. Oh no, DJ Steve whiffs the ult. Wicked Slice is just gonna go in, pops the spell shield. Evil Bob getting rooted, stunned all the way to death. Moch is gonna have to flash to the blue buff. And everybody gets out except for Evil Bob.
And it looks like Citrine is gonna take that Rift Herald.
Damn, unfortunate for Evil Bob there.
I mean, Evil fortunate that DJ Steve doesn't hit the Leona ult.
Who is Evil Bob?
That could have been, that's Tim, right?
No, I was joking, but you're serious. What the fuck?
Wait, am I wrong?
You don't know who Evil Bob is? No, that's a few cents.
Oh, it's a few cents. That's right. Look, to be fair, for the longest time, I thought a few cents was Tim.
Oh my god. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
So,
they're gonna watch, dude. They're gonna watch this mod. They're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Like, what? Hey man, sorry.
What are you talking about?
And it looks like Twin.
You're telling me everybody can keep track of everybody else? Impossible.
So not only does SHA get mid, but they also do get that top tower there, further progressing that lead.
Yeah, that was
about
just...
a 5k gold lead.
Yeah.
What kind of fucking name is Evil Bob anyway?
God, bro. So some mythics coming out on everybody except Trundle, but Trundle went, you know, the early Tiamat, of course, as Trundle does.
We've got Dragon coming up here in just over a minute, and it looks like BCR really is trying to set up for this one.
You know, maybe they get like a pick or something with any stun beforehand.
That's where it's really hard to get a pick.
Maybe
they get a pick on DJ Steve here. There's the hook.
No?
That's exactly what they wanted. Citrine pops Herald. DJ Steve's still alive. Drops the ult. He's just not taking enough damage. Citrine's in the middle of it now. She popped the ult. She's trying to run away. Here's Storm Shield and Evil Bob coming in to save the day. DJ Steve getting hit by a lot of things, but it's just not enough. Citrine has to flash away as she starts getting lower and lower and lower. Wicked Slice is here. He's doing the knock-up stuff that Zach loves to do. Twin's also here doing some damage. And it looks like BCR is running away, tails between their legs. Or maybe just dying. There's a lot of death happening.
Dude.
And this is such a devastating fight.
That fight lasted so long.
It really did. So
right?
it starts with a hook onto DJ Steve. They just cannot kill him. And from there, everybody else collapses.
I mean, that's the thing, really. Like, it's kind of like you were saying. It's so hard to kill them, right? Like, it's so hard to kill Leona. It's so hard to kill Zach, Anivia.
Yeah.
So, you know, like, if you don't get that kill...
to blow TP. He just walked.
Right.
In an attempt to even get a little bit of gold off the tower sits at 72 HP after that.
Which one? The bottom one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, can't even cash out on those juicy bounties.
That's crazy. Yeah, this is tough for sure.
And it looks
so we
like
got
Sujuna's gonna head bot, trying to finish off that tower there with a little additional push. But meanwhile, Twin and Wicked Slice are just invading Citrine's jungle up top.
You know, maybe if they can drop down some of these outer towers,
come back through.
get some bounties.
Citrine's gonna catch him here.
Citrine does not know that they're there, I don't think.
Yeah, more like they're gonna catch Citrine.
Evil Bob.
She's gonna play Ring Around the Rosie, but here's DJ Steve, here's John Frost River. It's just Citrine and 4 blue health bars. I don't think Citrine is making it out of this one. Moch trying to drop a lantern in there, but he cannot.
And unfortunately, Citrine was coming up behind him, and Moch and Evil Bob were on the other side, and it could have been a 3v2 for a second there, but Citrine rotated back up when she saw them and got caught by the other team. So the rotations on that one really
It's like, even if they fight 3v2, it's Sejuani and Zach. Like, they're not going to kill him. And then it's the same as the bot fight just earlier, you know? You blow a lot of stuff onto Zach, onto Sejuani, they don't die, the rest of the team shows up, and suddenly you lose 5 members, and you lose the game.
It's unfortunate, too, though, because you have an Ornn, you know, like, the game going later, you being kind of evenish.
Evil Bob doing a great sidestep, but unfortunately, it is not enough.
Like, going into late game kind of evenish with an Ornn gives you a lot.
Citrine, don't do that.
Mm.
I mean,
And at this point, SHA just owns the map.
yeah.
I mean, they are everywhere and nowhere right now.
If BCR is able to come back and win this, Shurima's Ascended is much like their namesake, a crumbled empire or something. They have to throw, is what I'm saying. They have to throw really hard.
Yeah, I agree with you.
They are
Sujin was able
almost
to
10k gold up.
push that wave and get that tower bounty, but it looks like SHA is going to get Baron here.
Yeah, you know, it's crazy sometimes how fast the game kind of falls apart. You know, when you start losing, like things lead to another, right? Like you lose vision a little bit, so because of that, people are walking weird, and then getting caught out. Like
you start to lose the objectives, you start to lose the towers.
Yeah, and then you're like an item behind, and it's like, oh, okay. Well.
Okay, the bright side is Sujin is still farming. All right. There's bounties on literally everybody except DJ Steve. So if they kill anybody, it's great. There's bounties on all the towers.
But that's the thing too, is like dying just makes it so hard on yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, obviously not that anyone's like trying to die or anything, but I think
not inting Sion much.
You have Annie, right? Like you have things to look forward to later in the game. You just kind of got to get there. So yeah, like it would be nice to be
getting caught again.
Yeah,
going down much faster this time.
It would be nice to be like, oh well, we have an Annie. Like maybe later we get a really good stun on one of them and get a huge shutdown and then walk away. But when you're
Evil Bob,
you're so behind.
Evil Bob, you gotta leave. Evil Bob, what are you doing? There's a hook onto Zach. Tower's going down. I mean, they're doing good damage.
Great play.
They're doing really good damage, but Storm Shield is going to go down. Wicked Slice is not even going to pop his passive. Richard Nixon can just flash forward, apparently. There's the cleanse. Oh my god. The amount of damage coming in. Wicked Slice is finally going to pop the passive. Richard Nixon maybe also... Nope. Citrone is going to get stunned up. As soon as she spawns, she's going to die. Never mind. She makes it back to the tower. There's one bounty. Maybe a second. Come on. Let's start getting that money, baby. Let's go. Nope. The hook goes wide. Maybe they force Shurima away from the tower. But they might be able to just walk out. This is where it sucks, because, like, you want to chase them. And you want to, like, pick up those bounties. But you might just die.
And they are going to need to, because this is going to be so point on Dragon.
That's kind of shocking that Zach died. I'm like surprised.
Citrone's still going. There's the pillar. Probably stun into a wall. Oh my god, that's what I'm... Oh, and a flash from Johnny.
Beautiful.
And you see Twin roaming up top, going to take that top tower away from them if they're going to get that dragon.
And that's the thing. So you want to chase, you want to get the stuff, but they're so far ahead that it's easy to turn around and kill. Well, stun's out. Moch is looking for the hook. He's coming. Does it land? It doesn't. One Teemo away.
You can't guesstimate that.
That was pixel perfect. One Teemo away.
You could eyeball that.
Twin is gonna take that tower top and get out.
Why are you putting me on the spot,
because they roam to try to protect the SHA is also gonna get that dragon there.
We see Evil Bob walking down the bot lane here.
Evil Bob walking approximately 64.5 Teemos down the lane. We got DJ Steve popping that ward. About 51.5 Teemos away from the wolf camp.
You're so dumb. Oh man. Some nice farm on Sujin here, but it's just,
Let's look at the gold, shall we?
The game just got accelerated.
7.9k to 9.6k.
The game just got so accelerated that, like, even if Sujin had a little bit more farm than she does right now, she would still be behind everyone on their team, because they're... yeah,
and it's heartbreaking when you're playing.
She's 1.6k behind John,
who's 0-1 with more farm than the bot laner, but the bot laner got 7 kills elsewhere.
I've seen this picture before. Citrone is gonna die to 4 blue health bars.
Citrina had a great start. She had a great
Yeah.
early game.
Yep.
It was like amazing.
Got red.
She played it really
got
well.
all the buffs.
And she
went 2-0.
yeah, kills. Yeah,
They
for
pop
sure.
like it's so crucial when you're against the Anivia and especially the Zac to pop their passives early, so that you can just like fight around objectives. Because that's why Zac is so strong. Those early objectives where people take fights, it's so difficult to actually kill him.
Yeah.
That's just so much damage.
Yeah.
You see the ult come out from Annie, and I mean, that tickles.
They're all basically full HP.
And it's crazy because it's like, how do you get to this point? Like, where did it all go wrong for, you know,
I distinctly
7
remember
deaths,
a Trundle
9 deaths,
running
right?
it down.
Like, that's so much.
mid.
It's just so hard when it happens like that, you know?
Well, potentially Twin going down. Maybe Wicked Slice. Wicked Slice has to, right? Right? Nope. Just another hook landing onto Richard Nixon. There's
Sujin doing
this
some
is the
damage.
exact same thing as 5 minutes ago. Richard Nixon actually gets a return kill, 1,000 gold
God.
bounty.
A huge stun by Evil Bob. Crazy.
Oh no, are they doing a Fnatic brush? They're not. They're gonna leave.
It's so I mean I guess they're.
I mean, hey, they can't end the game.
They're strong. I mean, it's fine.
They're still
You
a
can-
tower up. BCR has the tower.
But
They
we
are
do
down
have-
13k gold, but they are maintaining.
Listen, I know
we
my
do
fair
have
share
Baron
about like
coming up here in a second, and I think that will be the final push here.
for sure. I think.
Unless somebody ints their ass off, which could happen,
Yeah.
and it's what I'm hoping for.
I mean, honestly, it will take a while before Red Team can kind of, you know.
I want to
like,
see this game go to 40 minutes.
That's.
All right,
I think Blue would still be fine. Honestly.
Zac.
I mean,
yeah. Zac and Anivia do not have their passives, right? Anivia also. Okay, Anivia has her passive. Zac does not.
That's a nice second item on Sivir, by the way, into this comp.
Mm-hmm.
And into them being really ahead too, so they're higher levels.
They're starting the Baron. Oh my God, Twin's getting hooked. Twin may be dying. He does not have flash. He gets stunned, bouncy castled. Finally going down. Finally, the shutdown goes over to Sivir.
You know,
She's got some crucial money in her pocket. Citrone's moving forward. A nice hook going forward onto John Frostriver. He's dead. Zac is running away. He's jumping out. Richard Nixon flashes for the wall. GJ Steve's going to die. He gets stunned. They're doing it.
Dude, I swear to God,
could not
if you're
have gone
Zac is
better
pushing
for
top,
BCR, but
Zac is pushing top with the Baron minions. He's going to get the inhib. We've got 3 people going back. They're not going to dive. Maybe they are.
If your
No,
prediction, of if BCR starts winning, they will win is right.
Can they interrupt with the pillar? Yes, they interrupt with the pillar. Zac gonna have to jump. Oh, he is gonna. It's Zac. He's definitely gonna make it. But now, I almost said the name. Tofujin interacting with
Dude.
Richard Nixon. Moch, I don't think gets the 1v1 here. Has to flash away. There's a TP coming in from Twin. At least they get the passive. Twin gonna dash over the wall, potentially
God.
gonna catch him. Storm Shield is running up to help. Oh, whiffs the ult. It goes super wide. Silas thumbs down with the BM. They're gonna turn it around. Citrone is not gonna go in.
But we
Oh
do
my
have Dragon
God.
spawning here in just over a minute, and it looks like Wicked Slice is setting up for this soul point.
I mean, that's crazy. That was beautiful.
I mean,
I
it was
want to say,
exciting.
like, talking about bright sides, Moch's plays are incredible this game. Like, actually, multiple times stopping Zaki, Leona.
Sounds like you're calling like Zaki.
Zac.
Zaki's jump.
He's hoppy woppy Zac multiple times. He got Sejuani killed there. He stopped Sejuani's Q. And I'm sure he did it to Leona as well in lane. So.
Which is all well and good. It was exciting to watch. But at the end of the day, we're in the same position.
And that Cloud
Stop
Soul
saying
is
that.
gonna go
Let us
to
have fun. What the hell?
SHA. I
Look,
will say
maybe-
too, I gotta give it to Sujin in this game. I mean, she's farming incredibly, and she's not giving a lot of kills.
And
I
she
bet
has
her
the worm-
mental's
she
good
has,
right now,
She has
too.
the worm fall in sacrifice now.
My mental would not be good in this game.
If you were Shurima's Ascended, yeah, I know.
Yeah, this is a really hard game to be their bot lane.
Who?
BCR. Because
Yeah.
they're playing a clean bot.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got 3 blues running down mid. I mean, it's gonna be just like before. If they're able to get anything, it's by just getting a pick somewhere. But I don't think they're gonna have the opportunity to do that. Because blue is 5 stacked, gonna get the inhib. There's a fat wave top that's pushing in because that inhib's already down.
They're just playing it smart.
Yep.
They're playing it smart.
Yeah, they were like, we should have closed this out 6 minutes ago. We got to make sure we get it done.
Hey, we'll see what happens here. They have everything. Maybe they can. Hey, Oren gives the first item out.
They have everything,
Or
but
second item
so
out,
does
or first item.
So does BCR
Worm
in
Fallen
terms of.
Sacrifice.
Oh wait, Richard Nixon does not have passive. Actually, it's just Wicked Slice now. I forgot. Moch popped it. Ooh, a hook goes in onto Wicked Slice, but
Dude, the wave clear is
else.
good. The wave clear is good. But is it good enough for
those Sivir W's? Oh no, that's a fat wall. And Nivea's doing so much damage. There's the Wicked Slice going in with the Zag jump. He's in the back line. His passive is gonna pop. Moch is gonna go down, probably. Yep, there he goes. Citrone is gonna follow shortly. There's the Sivir. And quadra kill.
And the quadra kill on
just
Nivea.
right off the bat. That was such a good wall. Pin 2. Forced them to take so much ult damage. And Shurima's ascended. Gonna take the dub. GG.
The amount of damage. And that Anivia wall at the end there, that was really the downfall.
solid?
Alright.
Cool. Some exciting moments. Well played to both teams. Time for the MVP. I mean, Richard Nixon is 12, 3, and 10.
And he probably did an immense amount of damage.
That's true.
It's kind of...
Probably.
I'm gonna be honest though, I gotta give it to DJ Steve as well. He was where he needed to be in order to get Nixon fed. He had some really great stuns, some really great engages. Like, I feel like Steve is kind of undervalued here.
I saw Steve whiff Leona ult.
Okay.
So,
all right, we
so
gotta take
he
it
can't
away
be
from
MVP.
Steve. We gotta take it away from Steve.
Yeah, twin whiffed an ult. Steve whiffed an ult. Like, we can't. You just can't. So it's got to be John. It's got to be Richard, right?
I think the Wicked Slice did a really good job early game too, especially after starting off. Especially after starting off so behind, you know, losing your first buff. That first dragon fight where he got on their back line, blah blah blah, that was huge. So
Twin held some good prio top into a losing matchup. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Kind of a W
Sejuani was
across the board.
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And also Moch was crazy, by the way. I just want to say.
That's
yeah,
true.
Mocha's hooks were good, and also Sujin did great too.
Citrone did really well early.
Citrone had a really good early game. It was just, you know,
And he had some fat stuns.
a lot of deaths afterward.
I think Annie, it was tough because when you get caught so much so early, Annie just doesn't scale as much as she needs to. So the stuns are great, but the damage output was just lacking so much on Annie.
Evil Bob, you're talking about Evil Bob. Yeah, Evil Bob had a hard time, kind of, because fights would just start, you know, or like there'd be people in river and he'd be the one that ended up dying. I think that happened like once or twice early game, and after that it's just like, well, it's hard when you're Annie into Anivia, I think.
Oh yeah, in that first dragon fight that turned it around, I think Annie got Leona stunned and just blown up immediately.
Yeah, she was just
That
like
was
wrong
super
place.
clutch. Yeah.
Yeah. For
Fuck.
Evil Bob there.
All right, DJ Steve, you get props for that one.
DJ Steve was in this game? All right, GG's everyone.
GG, goodbye.
Bye.